As we draw closer to Mashiba versus Marcus, Mashiba has been more open towards Ippo. He's had a close talk with Ippo about his relation with Kumi and how he's been trying to raise her by boxing, and that he wanted her to be happy. And this is quite surprising because ever since Mashiba vs. Juan, Mashiba has been slowly acknowledging Ippo as both a person and a boxer. But in this recent chapter, guess what Mashiba starts to ask Ippo? Mashiba asks Ippo if he has any regrets leaving boxing. Now, everyone asks Ippo the same thing, and of course Ippo says the same thing. Itagaki, Takamura, Wally, Sendo, Ford, Miyata, and the list goes on and on and on. And now Mashiba is asking him this question. But when Mashiba brought up the same question, he brought up Miyata because he feels like that he got in the way with their fight happening in the Rookie King tournament. Of course, Ippo forgives him, but Mashiba wants to win the title just so that he can let Ippo and Kumi be happy. But the more that I keep reading this chapter over and over again, the more I start to get reminded of what happened in the last one. It reminds me of the time of when Wally opened up to Vorg about how he wants to win his fight against Ricardo because Miguel introduced him to boxing and Wally wanted to repay him. And he ended up losing in the fight afterwards. And now it's Sendo's turn to fight Ricardo. But to be honest, I doubt that he's gonna bring up one of those sentimental speeches because he's confident that he'll win. But if he does, then I feel like he's gonna talk about Ippo because ever since they fought, he's been talking about how Ippo changed him to become a better boxer. Now let's be honest, we all don't think Sendo is gonna win because it's Ricardo. A lot of us can't expect him to lose. Even to Sendo, maybe not even Ippo. Now there's a slight 50-50 of people saying that Mashiba will win and Mashiba will lose. Now, I do want Mashiba to win, but there's a lot of things about Marcus that's making me believe that something terrible will happen in their fight. Maybe something even worse than when Mashiba fought Sawamura. Mashiba did vow that he was never going to cheat again for victory, but with Marcus's personality, he's probably going to try to make that a possibility. And I do hope that Mashiba doesn't take the bait and wins the championship.